everybody, this is Jessica, and today I'm going to be working in my Tim Holtz Ideology fabric journal. So as we begin, you can see that there is some red paint on these pages, and that's left over from when I created the cover in an earlier video. So if you want to go back and watch that, you can see how I created the cover of this fabric journal. But for this page that I'm doing, it's just a quick page inside the journal, and I'm going to begin here by putting distress paint in desert sand through the TCW 6x6 shape landscape stencil. And now I'm using the Finnabar 2-inch silicone brush, and I'm spreading on some of the dilutions paint in Lemon Drop, which is a really bright, vibrant yellow, as you can see here. It almost starts to go into the neon spectrum, but not quite. So I'm just spreading this on. You could also do this with a palette knife, but I like to use this brush because it does go in my hand a little nicer when I'm trying to do these kind of techniques. And it's really easy to clean up as well because the brush is silicone. So now after the paint has had a chance to dry, I can begin collaging on my elements. So all the pieces that you see here are from the Vicky Boutine Kaleidoscope Ephemera pack. And it's a really nice pack. It has lots of different sizes in it, and it comes with over 50 pieces, so there's lots of options to create many different projects. But I picked out the 4 here that did have kind of a painting theme, an art theme to them. And I'm placing them just evenly spaced up and down vertically on my page. And then I have a couple of them, so the top is on the, facing up, and I have some where the top is towards the bottom. So for example, like the pencil and the brush are pointing up, and the brush and the bigger brush and the pen are pointing down. And there's no really rhyme or reason why I did it in this order. I just was thinking small, big, different directions of the products. So some are pointing up, some are pointing down. This is solely just a composition choice. You could do it any way. You could do it left and right if you wanted it. It would also work. So anyway, I'm gluing all this down with Distress Collage Medium in matte. And I'm using my trusty Collage Medium brush, which I could not use this glue without this brush. It's my favorite for many reasons, but it really helps me spread out the glue and make sure everything is adhered properly. So I'm just going over, after I've placed all of my images down, I'm just going over with another layer of Collage Medium and then letting that dry. So what you see here is some packing tape that I used to clean my craft sheet, and then I stuck it down on some remnant book paper. And so I'm just going to freehand cut some hearts out of this. And then I'm also going to use a sticker from the Tim Holtz Ideology. I think this is from the Chit Chat book. Yes, from the Chit Chat book. That says, "Out of limitations come creativity." And then I'm just going to freehand 2 more hearts out of this packing tape collage paper, homemade collage paper. If you didn't feel comfortable freehanding this, you could also just use a punch, like a paper punch, or trace, a stencil. Any of those options work. I feel comfortable freehanding hearts. I've been doing it all my life, even before I got into mixed media, when I made handmade cards and scrapbooking. So to me, this is a comfortable skill. So I just eyeballing it and adjusting it as needed. If I think it's a little too big, like you can see here, I'm just adjusting the heart until I feel comfortable with it. So now after I have my 3 hearts cut out, I can begin gluing them down with Distress Collage Medium. And I'm placing them overlapping the creative products here, the brushes and the pens. And I'm going to place down that sticker that you've seen me get earlier. And I'm putting the sticker so it's overlapping both the art supplies and the hearts. Now I've given this all quite some time to dry to make sure that the adhesive is completely dry before I begin using my white Jelly Roll pen. And I'm just using the white Jelly Roll pen to draw in some very loose shadows all along the left side of the products. And then also you can see I'm like drawing in some of the bristles of the brush in white, just to add a little bit of depth to the ephemera pieces. So again, like I said, drawing lines along the left side of the product to add a shadow or highlight rather. I'm going to do this for all of the pieces. And I also drew in some lines around the heart as well. And I apologize for my camera getting out of focus. It's trying to pick up the end of my pen and then also my page, so it kind of freaked out for a second there. But I think after this will be good. I figured out how to hold my pen so it didn't go out of focus. So like I said, I'm just adding also some highlights to the hearts. And now to bring all the elements together and to add focus back onto the quote, which is what I want people to look at first, I'm using my black Posca paint pen and just creating a thin border around the sticker quote. And this also helps bring all the elements together because the black border also looks like the black that is in the art supplies. So it just unifies the whole page together and gives it a nice finished look. Thank you so much for watching. I think this page is really simple, but it turned out awesome. And I'd love to see what you're creating, so be sure to share with us using hashtag MixedMediaInspired. And also, I want to invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos and tutorials. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.